Marlon Vera, you're here in Uruguay as a guest fighter. Is it weird to see the UFC coming to Latin America and not being part of the card as a fighter, there in the cage?
Yeah, it's like 50-50 in that position because I'm from South America. I love to fight here. When I fought in Argentina, in Mexico, Brazil was pretty cool. But at the same time, I get a big opportunity in UFC 242, which was the best card of the year, the biggest card of the year. So I was like, sometimes you gotta sacrifice a little bit for something bigger. And then at the end of the day, I'm here as a guest fighter. Sharing with the fans, and probably I got way more connection by being a guest fighter with the fans than fighting. So it's cool. It's cool. It's a cool experience, but I'm pretty sure in the future they gotta, if they're expanding, probably next is Peru, Colombia. I don't know. Then I can find those cars, but they have to turn their way around. They gotta come back to Chile. They gotta come back to Argentina. So there's plenty of time to fight around here.
Uh, you're on a roll now. Okay.
George.
You're on a roll now. 4 wins, 4 finishes in the UFC. What do you see next for you? You're such on a big moment in the event.
Well, I said this before. Momentum is something powerful. So I plan on keep rolling. I plan on keep working, and I cannot wait to be back. I feel I'm in decent shape, and I'm not even in camp. So I'm always learning, always expanding my game. So whoever is next, I will develop a good show, and I will provide another win for myself.
The Q&A on Friday, I believe you mentioned a couple of names, Jimmie Rivera and Urijah Faber. My Spanish isn't great, so correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, they asked me who I want to fight next, and I was like, I fight anybody, I don't mind. But those 2 names are like, I like those names, but it's up to the UFC if they want me to do those fights. But I'm down. Those are big names. I feel they're a little older, so they're in the way out. So it's a good momentum for me to take them out and start my own road.
What interests you the most about these matchups? Is it the name itself, or maybe their styles and something you see there that you're able to go there and get the wins and make you a bigger name?
I feel both. I feel, the big name help you, but then the style too help me because I'm longer. I feel like I got way more weapons in the stand-up, and then if the fight goes to the ground, I always provide something cool.
Faber, you said they're older and they're way out, but Faber just came back in impressive fashion, being a prospect. Were you surprised or impressed by his win?
It was okay. I feel he was getting a little whoop before that haymaker, before he threw that big punch, but then he seems to don't be too secure. He seems a little, he's a way back. Everybody feels like that in the way back. It's hard when you're not fighting a lot, but I feel if it wasn't for that punch, the fight could be different. But then both guys got the same style, short wrestlers that throw big hands. So it was up to the one who throw the bigger one first.
And then he was starting to aim his Cejudo to get a title shot. Does that bother you? Like he's been around for a while now. He's maybe jumping the line for a title shot.
As a fight fan, yeah, because everybody knows him. He's a big name. He's been around for a long time. But business-wise, yeah, they might can do the fight. But let's be real. He got like a lot of opportunities before when he was on his prime. So I don't think now is the time. But I would take it. I'm not focusing on him. That would be cool. Fight somebody like him. I already fought Pickett right after he beat him, and then it was his restart fight. So I can give him that too to him.
Do you think if they give him a fight against Cejudo, do you think he has a chance of winning?
I think no way. I don't think so. Cejudo looks good. He's on his prime. He got the wrestling that nobody has, and he's a good fighter.
Do you think Cejudo is going to stay at bantamweight? Do you think he's going to go back to flyweight? What do you expect from him? Because right now he has 2 belts. And maybe both. If he goes down to flyweight, bantamweight is going to be stuck with no champion to defend the title.
That's a little messy, But when you have 2 belts, that's the fucking thing. Should be awesome. So I'm happy for the guys who make that happen for their careers. But yeah, he holds the division a little weird. I believe Starling or Peter Yan should fight for the title, and then we'll see what happens. But now with this going like that, they might should fight for the interim belt. I can see that happening.
We're just like 5 weeks away from your win. When do you hope to be back in the cage?
I was trying to jump in Mexico City. I was like, I will start running tomorrow and I will be ready, But I don't think they find an opponent for that close. But there's a bunch of cards coming up, so maybe that card in Tampa is close to Ecuador. It's 2 weeks apart from Mexico, so we can fight somebody there.
Any names in mind? Outside of Jimmie Rivera and Faber? Any names in mind?
Yeah, those two. Would that fight was supposed to happen before, so I can take the his ass off too. So I don't know whoever they put me in front. Like I'm not making a list in my mind. I'm just waiting, but I'll be ready for sure, 100%.